Great. Hello, my spectacular speakers. I'm trying this again. My internet cut out on me the first time, so I'm back again. Welcome to the Sensational Speakers Lounge. I go live every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time here on my business page and Facebook, Free You Up VA. Today's live is called Task You Should and Should Not Be Outsourcing. My name is Deborah Northcutt, your speaker support consultant. And what I do is I support speakers. I support speakers, and that means that if you are a coach or a consultant or business owner who desires to build your business through speaking, then this live is for you too. You know, there are so many speakers out there who want to get their message out to the world, right? But they don't know how, or they have problems, or they just don't know where to look for speaking engagements. Well, what I do through my company, Free You Up VA, is help you get more speaking engagements so you can make more money and live the life you've always wanted. Just call me your go to girl for speakers. And if you're not able to watch live and you're watching the replay, use the hashtag replay so I can go back and reply to you. I always go back and answer any comments or questions that were left. So make sure if you have questions or concerns regarding this live, let me know. And where are you watching from? Let me know the name of your city or your state and put that information down in the comment box. Let's do some virtual social networking while you're here. And drop your website links or your social media links in the comment box so we can connect with you and get to know you better. You never know who's watching and who might need your services or your products. So, what do? What's your business and how do you help people? How do you serve people? And if you're getting some value from this, make sure that you invite 5 people to watch this video. And as a business owner, I know that there are times that you can be stressed out and overwhelmed and just burnt out in your business. So I'm offering a discovery call with you because I can help you. Let's see if we can talk to see how I can help you. What I'll do when the live is over, I will put my discovery link up in the description box. So therefore, you can contact me to see how I can help you in your business. I have a Facebook group called Support for Spectacular Speakers. I'd love for you to come and join the community and be a part of it. In my Facebook community, Support for Spectacular Speakers, you get to network with other spectacular speakers just like yourself and get all of your burning questions answered. And I give you tips, and you can promote anything that you have upcoming on Fridays. I also have a Go Live Tuesday in the group where you can go live for 5 minutes at, maximum. You can go live longer if you want to, but I ask 5 minutes maximum. And teach us something. Let us know what you might have, upcoming in your business or whatever you want to talk about. Now, I put a poll question on my Facebook group, Support for Spectacular Speakers, and what I asked was if you were to outsource any task, what would it be? I gave the choices of accounting, bookkeeping, administrative tasks, or sales. I could have asked a whole lot more, but I didn't want to overwhelm anybody, so those are the questions that I asked. Now, which one of those do you think received the most responses? Well, I'm going to tell you, they all did. So let's get to today's live. As I said, the name of this live is Task You Should and Should Not Be Outsourcing. Now, there comes a time in your business when you just can't do it all by yourself anymore. You feel as if you're burned out working every single day and weekends just to keep up with everyday tasks in your business, especially tedious tasks that you hate or you're tired of or that's a time suck and you just need to get those off of your plate. You can be so consumed working all the time that you can't take on any new clients, any new speaking engagements, or scale your business because you're just so busy trying to keep up with the things that you have to do every single day. It's gotten to the point where you don't even remember what your family looks like anymore, and they don't remember what you look like either. You need a vacation, and you need a vacation bad. Even a staycation looks and sounds great to you. You can't enjoy life and be the CEO of your business like you need to be. It's seriously time for you to start outsourcing some things in your business. So, let me give you the definition of outsourcing. Outsourcing is the business practice of hiring a party outside a company to perform services and create goods that traditionally were performed in house by the company's own employees and staff. In other words, you need some help. There's only so much time and energy that you have to work alone in your business. Before you take on the responsibility of bringing in someone to help you in your business, you need to have systems in place before you outsource. Now, as the business owner, you need to have a written, systematized way of performing a task before you hand it off to someone. Yeah, you know how to do the task because it's natural to you. You do it all the time. So it's no big deal. But when you're bringing someone in, you can't expect them to come into your business and figure out how to do things in the way you want them to do it, right? That's not going to happen. The best way to hand over and hire out a task is to write it down step by step. Have SOPs for all of your tasks in your business written down. And when I say SOPs, for those who don't know what an SOP stands for, it stands for Standard Operating Procedures. In other words, a handbook for all of your tasks in your business. Now, if the person you hire to do the task comes up with a better, easier, more efficient way to do the task, then have them write that information down in the SOP and update it. Because, they're doing the task, they can always come up with a faster, easier way than you did. And hopefully, you don't get upset, that they found a better way than you were doing to do it. Because after all, they are the ones handling the task now, and you should trust them to let them do it the way, of course, the way you want it done. But like I said, if they have an easier way to do it, let them do it, and it's only going to benefit you. And make sure that they update it. So, what are some of the tasks that you should outsource? Okay, I'm going to give you a few. Taxes. That's one of the things that you should outsource. Not everybody should be doing taxes. That should be left up to a professional who understands the tax laws and helps keep up with the annual changes. Because as we know, taxes change every single year. And if you make a mistake on this can cost you big time to your company. So outsource that unless you are a tax consultant yourself. Administrative tasks. That falls under data entry, calendar scheduling, blog post writing, article writing, emails, CRM, returning calls and scheduling calls, website maintenance, and etc. You get the idea of administrative tasks. There's a lot more, but Those are some of the things that are considered administrative tasks. Customer service, talking to your clients and customers, onboarding clients, solving any disputes between your clients or any billing issues, late payments, irate clients, setting appointments for you. If someone went on your website, this is a good thing for customer service, I think. Have somebody, you can hire them out to do this, just this task right here. If someone went on your website and attempted to buy something, but they didn't complete the purchase, which is called abandoned cart, you can have someone follow up with them on your abandoned cart issues. Now, I find that if you have someone who's calling people or emailing them and finding out why they didn't make a purchase, you're more likely for them to go back and make that purchase. So that's something that I really think that you should outsource, having someone handle all your abandoned cart issues. Graphic design. You should not, and I repeat, should not be spending hours and hours in Canva or Photoshop if you're not good at creating graphics. I'm guilty of this. Now, I know people who are really, really good at creating graphics in Canva. I mean, they look so professional. But me, that's something that no matter how hard I try, and trust me, I try hard. I try to make graphics in Canva, but Canva's just not something that I'm good at, and I know my strengths, and that's not one of the things. Now, I have bought templates and things in Canva. I have plenty of templates that I bought that are sitting in Canva that I haven't had a chance to even use them yet. And of course, they come with tutorials, and the people who are selling them, they show you how to set them up and how to use them, how to change the backgrounds, how to add stock photos, how to change the font, everything that that you need to do. And they make it look so easy. But when I go in there and I try to do the exact same thing, my graphics do not look the same. And I'm just going to be honest, I don't have time to go into Canva and spend hours and hours to make graphics. So that's something that if you're not good at it and you find yourself doing the exact same thing, spending hours and hours in there making graphics, outsource that. That's something that you should not be doing. And especially if somebody who loves doing it and they're great at it. Social media marketing. It's great to be on social media, reading posts, interacting with other business people, reading inspirational quotes. But if you're not marketing your business, you are wasting your time. If you don't understand or you're afraid to sell on social media, you need to outsource this to someone who knows the ins and outs of how to market your business the right way on social media to make an impact. Now, I am learning how to market on social media. I can't say that I'm the greatest. I ran Facebook ads, and I'm going to be honest, I've lost money. I've lost a lot of money running Facebook ads, but I'm determined I'm going to learn how to run those Facebook ads. I'm just not going to be spending hours and hours on social media learning how to do it. I know that when you get on social media, you have to have a plan. You just can't get out there throwing stuff against the wall like spaghetti, thinking that something's going to stick. And that's not the way you do it when you get on social media. You have to have a plan. You have to have a specific time, how long you're going to get on there, how many groups you're going to get in and market. And of course, you have to add value to the groups while you go in there. You just can't get in there and just spam everybody by selling your wares. Add value and also market your products too. And if you're not good at marketing your products, hire someone out who is good at social media marketing. Sales. Now, this is something that you can hire out or you can do it yourself. If you are comfortable getting on the phone and talking to people and handling, then handle yourselves yourself. If you know how to close a call and, like I said, talking to people and you're not afraid of rejections and fears that people, tell you no, then go ahead and handle yourselves yourself. But if you're not good at that, if you're afraid to get on the phone, if you're afraid of being rejected, if you feel like you just suck at sales, then hire that out and pay them a commission to do it for you. Now, I am offering my discovery call. You can talk to me and see how I can help you with your social media or your sales or any of your administrative needs. And I will put a link up in the description box where we can sit down and talk and have a discovery call for 30 minutes to see how I can help you in your business. Now, these are some of the things that you should not outsource. These are things that only you should be doing. Termination. There comes a time in your business when you have to let a team member go. It's never fun and nobody likes to do this, but it has to be done. You can't expect someone else to let go of one of your teammates for you. This needs to be done face to face and do it in the most tactful way by you. I mean, I've had to fire people before, and yes, it's something that I dread, but it's something that, like I said, it's something that you can't outsource. This is something that has to be done by you, the business owner. Discovery calls. That's another task that has to be done by you and you only. Yes, you could train someone to do this for you exactly the way that you do it, but this needs to be done over Zoom. And knowing an outsourced person can't be you. So this is something that you have to do. And you need to do it over some type of streaming device where you can record the meeting and meet that person face to face. Hiring someone else to hold your discovery calls for you is not an option. Marketing. Like I said, this is something that you can do yourself or you can hire it out. Some people are very good at marketing their business and they don't need help. If you feel that your marketing is not getting you the results that you want, then you need to outsource it. You need to know how to do the task before you outsource it, though. If you, the business owner, don't know how to perform the task that you are outsourcing, you know how. Let me say that again. If you, the business owner, don't know how to perform the task that you are outsourcing, how do you know that it's being done the correct way? How do you know how long it should take to do this task before you outsource it? Never hire someone to do something for you that you don't know how to do yourself. Now, I've done this before in the past. I outsourced a task that I had no clue, and I mean no clue, how to do. I was given bad advice by someone that told me to buy a program and you don't have to worry about knowing how to do it. Just find someone, outsource it, let them figure it out themselves. Well, I'm here to tell you that does not work. I did it, it was a mistake. The person that I outsourced it to guaranteed me that they knew how to do it or they knew how to figure it out. Well, I believed them, I trusted them, I should say. I outsourced it to them. They didn't know how to figure it out. They had no clue how to do it. They didn't know how long it should take. Like I said, it was a disaster. I ended up having to let that person go. And of course, I never got that program um, come to fruition because I didn't know how to do it. And I needed to know how to do it because you just don't take something and outsource it to someone else and you have no idea how long it should take and how many people should be interested in it. Let's put it that way. Who's interested in this before you even try to make a program from something? So never outsource something that you don't know how to do yourself. Now, you need to find and hire and interview qualified candidates for your job. Do not put a request out there on social media looking for a candidate. If you do, you're most likely going to get hammered with 375 applicants vying for the position. Do you have time to go through all of those requests? How many of those applicants even followed your directions on how to apply for the job? Now, I've hired people from Upwork and Fiverr to do work for me. Now, I know some people would not want to use those services because they think that you can't find good candidates from Upwork and Fiverr. That's not true. I have found quite a few people from there, and I mean great candidates, great virtual assistants. But what you can do is, if you don't want to go on the sites like that, if you don't want to use Upwork, if you don't want to use Fiverr, if you don't want to put a position out there on social media, get some recommendations from friends or other business people who have outsourced before. And make sure that when you interview your candidate, make sure that you do it on Zoom. You want to see them. You want to see their facial expressions, and you want to know if they are a good fit for you. You want to make sure that their personality fits your personality, and you want to know their communication style. What When you're meeting face to face at networking events, that will be another place to find a virtual assistant. I know that right now people are not meeting face to face in networking events, but they are holding virtual networking events online too. That's another good place to meet a virtual assistant. Now, make sure that your candidates have the ability to meet your deadlines. It's important that the person that you hired is able to meet deadlines in your business. Say you have a team member and one person on your site is always late with a project. That could cause a lot of problems for you and your clients. It can cause a bottleneck effect and make you lose clients. It's a matter of respect to you, and it could cancel out any cost saving benefits that you anticipated when you outsource this task. So give them a checklist to use and make sure that they prioritize their time and communicate and let them know how meeting deadlines is very important to you and your company. If they don't improve, then it's time to move on and let them go. And candidates must need minimal supervision. No matter how talented or experienced an out person is, you have to take some time to train them to do the things the way you do them in your business. Plus, you need to go over your SOPs with them. Once they are trained and you feel comfortable letting them do the job by themselves, you need to let go. Some people have a hard time letting go because they feel that nobody can do the job like they can. That's not true. If you train them correctly and they have a system to follow, they should be okay. Yes, they might come to you with questions in the beginning. That's normal. But if you find they are always having questions and you have to track them down and find out what they're doing, why is it taking them a long time to get from them what you need, then that's a problem. And whatever you do, do not micromanage them. Nobody likes to be micromanaged. I had a boss, and she micromanaged the heck out of me. I mean, she would call me all the time. When she needed something, I had to drop everything and run to her. If I was on a break, she'd call me on my cell phone. I'd have to get off my cell phone and go see what she wanted. I'd have to drop stuff and go find people. I had to give her a report every single day. I mean, that's micromanaging. Like I said, nobody Nobody wants to be micromanaged. Trust your outsourced person, your virtual assistant, to do the job and that they can handle the job for you. So let's recap those 5 things that I talked about outsourcing, things that you should and should not be outsourcing. I'm going to recap the 5 things that I talked about when it comes to bringing someone in. You need to have systems in place before you outsource your job. You need to know how to do your task yourself before you can outsource it. You need to find and interview qualified candidates. Candidates must have the ability to meet deadlines, and candidates must need minimal supervision. And I'm offering a 30-minute discovery call where we can get together and talk and see how I can help you in your business. The link will be up in the description box after my live is over. Now, if you are an overwhelmed, burned out business person and you need help in your business, let's talk and see how I can help you. Like I said, the link will be up above in the description box. And follow me on all social media sites. On my Facebook personal page, it's Deborah Northcutt. On my business page, it's Free You Up VA, and the VA stands for Virtual Assistant. So that's Free You Up VA. And my Facebook group is Support for Spectacular Speakers. On Instagram, you can find me as free underscore you underscore up underscore VA. On Twitter, my handle is at freeyouupva. And on LinkedIn, it's Deborah Northcutt. I will see you next week, every Thursday at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time in the Sensational Speakers Lounge. I'm Deborah Northcutt, your speaker support consultant. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.